wanted to give you an update on our ginger that we have growing in our pot from organic ginger that we bought from the store. Did anybody else notice that today the heat is more like a drier heat, where you don't just come outside and just immediately start pouring sweat? Like, anybody else? Oh, let me cut this off. I still have to keep my handy dandy neck fan because, you know, every little air counts. But I wanted to give you an update on our ginger that we have growing in our pot from organic ginger that we bought from the store. Today I'm going to go ahead and get it in the ground, and hopefully it will get itself established and do pretty well. Let me show you again. This is going to be something I'm going to plant in that bed in the middle of our front yard where we're doing a lot of our planting right now. Okay, so let me show you that. So yesterday or day before yesterday, we did some planting on both sides of this trellis and walkway, and you can see the echinacea there, and you can see the grapevine growing there. Both of those are perennial plants, and I had some stevia in here as well. I think I might have accidentally pulled it up, but my goal is to make this side of the bed purely perennial, to get it to that point where it's completely full of things that are going to just come back on their own year by year. Since we will be harvesting the ginger at the end of the season, you know, it won't really be one of those perennial things unless we decide to leave it in the ground for some reason. But the idea of it being something that we're going to deal with year after year in the same spot is going to allow me to kind of be expecting it to come up and then not just randomly pull it up when I'm weeding. So I will be taking special care on this side of the bed, knowing that there are things over here that are going to be coming back in the spring, and I will be less likely to just pull them up on an angry weeding Wednesday. So what I'll be doing is dedicating one section of this bed to the ginger, and then I'll know I'm going to pull it up. Okay, yeah, but next year it's going to go right back here. And then when I see it, I know, hey, there's my ginger. Yeah. Okay, so I have my hole dug right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze around the bottom of this pot, make sure everything is nice and loose. And then we're going to pull this out and we're just going to put it in the ground, guys. So easy peasy. Okay, so this is what it looks like outside of the pot. You can see that the roots have done really well establishing themselves in that pot. We're not root bound, which is good. We're going to go ahead and get this in the ground. I was planting my ginger, and look what I just saw. Yet another volunteer Kawano melon. Look at that. Now this is where they were growing last year on this trellis, and they went all the way over to this fence. And look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Well, it took me about 15 minutes to start the sweaty mamacita. So I'm gonna water this. I gotta take a quick break, and then I gotta come out and just give the rabbits their ice cubes for the day to keep them cool. But you don't have to do that with me. I'll catch you next time. Remember, grow big from home. Grow big from home. And I might have watered it too good. Nah. Here, have some more. Have some more.